All right, let's talk about the three conditionals in English. Actually, there are more. We can also talk about the zero conditional and mixed conditionals. I can mention those a little bit at the end, but let's talk about the main three conditionals. We call them first, second, and third. In fact, I have a little overview, un repaso, a little overview here, and you can see up here the first conditional, el primer condicional. Vamos a ver que siempre hay un cambio de tiempo, right? If I have the ingredients, I will make a pizza. Okay, one thing to remember here, we use will. In the first conditional, the future conditional, we use will, not going to. Okay, if I have the ingredients, I will make a pizza. Okay, and notice how we're talking about the future. Imagine tomorrow. But we always have to go back one step in tense. That's why, es por eso que pongo la flecha to go back. We're in the future conditional, back to the present. I have the ingredients, que es presente, right? If I have the ingredients, I will make a pizza. Okay, and here in the second conditional, if I had the ingredients now, I would make a pizza. Okay, so I would make it now. This hypothetical, this present conditional. I would make it now. But again, we go back one step. So in this case, I had the ingredients, right? If I had, we're going back one step. Here we go back to simple past. If I had the ingredients, I would, y cuidado, no se dice good, sino would. Es como madera, would. I would make a pizza. Or you can contract, I'd make a pizza. Okay? And here, the third conditional. Yesterday, I call it the past conditional, right? The third conditional. If I had the ingredients, I would have made a pizza, right? If subject had participle, would have participle, okay? I would have, so a hypothetical in the past, and then we have to go back kind of like before the past. And this is where we use the past perfect tense. If I had the ingredients, I would have made a pizza. So let's look at a few more examples and up close here, a little more focused. So again, the pizza example, if I have the ingredients, I will make a pizza, okay? If it doesn't rain, I will go to the beach. Again, we can use the contraction. If it doesn't rain, I'll go to the beach. If I'm tired, I'll stay at home. She'll ask us if she needs help. So notice we can always change the order of condition and conditional. She'll ask us if she needs help. If she needs help, she'll ask us. If I have the ingredients, I'll make a pizza. I'll make a pizza if I have the ingredients. Okay? Now remember, tips. We use will instead of going to, and we tend to use the contraction with will. I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, etc. Okay? So now let's have a look at the second conditional. Okay? If I had the ingredients, I would make a pizza. With the contraction, I'd make a pizza. If I were rich, I would build a radio studio. If we had pie, I would eat some. Yes, I would drive there if my car weren't in the shop. Yes, el taller, right? The shop. Okay. And remember here, we can change the order. Estamos repasando eso. We can change the order like I explained. And be careful. Would and if go on opposite sides of the comma. Okay? Eso es un error muy típico. Oigo bastante. If I would have the ingredients. No, if I would have. No. If I had the ingredients, I would make a pizza. So the if and the would on opposite sides. Okay? And remember the pronunciation, wood, que es como madera, wood. Buena madera, good wood. Or la palabra huevo, huevo, would. I would, and we can contract it to I'd. I'd, you'd, he'd, she'd. But on its own, without the contraction, I would, you would, he would, she would. Okay? Let's look at the third conditional. I call it the past conditional. Okay? If I had had the ingredients yesterday, if I had had the ingredients, I would have made a pizza. If you had seen the movie, you would have known the meaning, right? If, look at the structure, if subject had participle, que es la tercera conjugación, would have participle. If I had, or if you had seen the movie, you would have known the meaning. She wouldn't have driven there if she had known how far it was. If they had discussed it, they would have reached a conclusion. Okay? And yeah, so we have the structure here. And remember, the would and the if, otra vez lo digo, on the opposite sides. Okay? Very important to remember. And I think the structure is fairly clear. Hopefully, you find this little review helpful. Okay? And I did promise that I would talk about we have the mixed conditionals. Sometimes we can mix them if the tenses need to be different, if we're talking about a reality that creates a different possibility in the future, we can mix the conditionals. And we also have lo que se llama el zero conditional. The zero conditional is for a universal truth, right? If I'm tired, I sleep, right? If I need it, I ask. For example, we can say that, okay? But those are for something that is a condition that is essentially always true, so we are neutralizing the tense, okay? Anyway, with the three conditionals, the main ones that you really should practice and know, we have reviewed here. Hopefully it makes sense. And remember, send me any questions. Si tienes dudas o preguntas, you can send them to me at any time. I am here to help you. So hopefully you understand. Hopefully this is clear, and I'll see you soon.